Hello, welcome to another edition of your Focus-Driven Day with your podcaster, Lyman Montgomery. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of your Focus-Driven Day with your podcaster, Lyman Montgomery. So glad that you are joining us, that you're listening, that you're following us, wherever you are listening to this podcast or watching via video. Today, we want to talk about call to action, your CTA. But before we do, we're going to take a short commercial break. And when we come back, we want to get into why it's important. Never end a conversation without having a call to action. We'll be back after this short commercial break. Hey, are you struggling with focus? Are you struggling with concentration? Maybe procrastination? If that is you, I have a free report, and the only thing you have to do is text on your mobile device. Text the word FOCUS, F-U-C-U-S, to area code 440-703-6287 and get my new report on how you can become more focused in a distracted world. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from our short break. Today, I want to talk about call to actions. Now, let me give you, in my experience, some of the best call to actions I've ever seen. And this is not to be religious, but if you've ever gone to any type of church service, any type of religious service, you will notice something that happens generally near the middle or the end of a church, especially a Christian church service. There's what's called the call to giving, where they take up alms or an offering, or a call to what they call the call to salvation, to accept their belief, their religion. If you're a Christian, to accept Christ into your heart, or maybe to join the church. Those are all called to action. Maybe you've been to a fundraiser and they share testimonials, they share stories, and at the end, they want you to move to action. That's all a call to action is. A call to action is to get the person to take a positive step forward. Now, you might be saying, well, Lyman, how do I get a potential customer, a potential client to raise his or her hand and say, yes, sign me up. I want to join your business, your movement, or exchange dollars in exchange for your service. Here are 3 tips to help you do that. Number 1, you have to have a compelling presentation. In other words, you have to not just give them information, but you have to give them a why. Why should they do business with you? What makes you the only logical choice in their mind? That's number 1. Second, you need to be concise. No one wants to do business with someone who's all over the place, just rambling. You need to have a compelling argument. It needs to be concise. Get to the facts, baby. And third, your character. I cannot get away from that. So you can have a compelling argument. You can have a enticing argument. You can have a concise where it's logical. But if they don't trust and believe you, baby, they will simply walk away. So again, you want to make sure it's compelling. You want to make sure that it's concise. But also you want to make sure that you are a person of character that they can relate to, because people do business with those whom they like, trust, and believe in. Hey, I'm out of time, but never out of things to say. So work on those 3 things and you will see a spike in your conversion for your call to action. I guarantee it. Hey, drop me a note below. Let me know if you're enjoying these podcasts. And share. Let some other folks know. We want to spread the love. I'll see you next time. And always stay focused, my friend.